Did you know that the majority of people who are referred to your practice will look you up online to number one, see what your website looks like, number two, see what your Google reviews look like, and number three, to get a feel for your practice just as a whole. Is it a good vibe or a bad vibe? Is it an environment they would like to be in? Is the dentist somebody that they can trust? All of these prejudgments will be determined by the majority of patients who refer to your practice online. Now, hopefully when they look up dental practices in my local area online, yours will be the first one that comes up. But if it's not, and they see somebody else's practice, what do your reviews look like in comparison with theirs, right? What does your website look like in comparison with theirs? Why should they choose you over another dental practice that has a better website, that has better reviews? I'm Michael Brown. I help dentists with their online presence so that it looks and feels professional and sends good vibes to that potential patient who's looking that dentist up online. Here's what I can do for you. Number one, get more new patients coming into the door. I'm going to do this with Facebook ads. The ad that I use will target people in your local area who have an income that can afford your services. Now, this ad will be a simple offer whose only purpose is to bring people into your practice. You might be thinking, I'm not interested in making any offers. Remember, this ad is only targeted towards people who can afford your services. You're just trying to get them in the door. Once they're in, during their treatment, you have an opportunity to evaluate them and to tell them at the end of the dental treatment what they need to have done for their dental health personally. Now, if they decide that they like treatment, do you really think that they'll choose any other dentist except you? No, because if you've done a good job and you've already made a solid personal connection with them, you've built a certain level of trust that none of your competitors have done. 2. I'm going to make your practice show up first in Google. How am I going to do this? Well, it gets a little bit complex, but in a nutshell, I can actually see which keywords your highest ranking competitors are using, and I can put those same keywords into your website so that you rank higher than them. Number 3, website design and optimization. Not only can I create a beautiful website for your practice, but I can optimize that site to create and generate leads, meaning that potential patients will contact you through your website. Now, if you're attached to the website that you currently have, I can also set up your current website to generate leads for you. If you're like most practices, then the majority of new patients that you get each month are due to referrals. But how many of these referrals are you keeping, right? When these people find out about you as a practice, they'll look you up online, but what do they find? When they click on your website, is it a good website? Does it look professional? Does it shine a good light on your practice? Are they able to find your website in the first place? Because if they can't, they'll click on another link to another dental practice and go with them as opposed to you, right? That referral will go to somebody else. If your reviews on Google are negative, or if there are a couple of negative reviews, it can very easily scare off a lot of the referrals that you get. So all of these things are very important and can make a huge difference when it comes to the referrals that you get, right? Referrals are your bread and butter, but if you're losing a good percentage of them to other practices, then you can make a big difference by turning that around and having a strong online presence that keeps these referrals focused on your practice as opposed to the practice of your competitor. So I appreciate you watching this video through to the end, and if you found some value in it, if you would like to have a strong online presence to keep the referrals that you get, then click the schedule a call button or link or whatever I've placed, and I would love to talk you through how I can make this work for you, how I can give you an online presence that allows you to keep the majority of the referrals that you get. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope to talk soon.